Eyewitness Works. What a great name for a very traditional Sheffield Mester's business. Eyewitness Works. It's very profound, that. What does it mean? Eyewitness Works. Well, it's very well known by the police that in the case of an accident, say a road traffic accident, no two eyewitness statements will be the same. So, whilst it sounds as though you cannot beat the evidence of an eyewitness, in fact it's unreliable evidence. If your own eyes don't tell you the truth, what else tells you the truth of what you witness? If it's not eyewitness, what other witness is there? Well, the first thing that comes to mind is the eye only can see in a certain frequency of the electromagnetic spectrum, and unlike bats, we don't have echolocation, so we can't rely on echolocation, nor, unlike the James Webb Space Telescope, do we have infrared eyewitness. So we're struggling a bit, really, aren't we, with our sense of sight, our eyewitness. Where else can we find the truth of a witness of what is real before our eyes, if our eyes can't see it? Well, there is the expression, isn't there? The eye of the heart. I see no eye in my heart. It obviously doesn't mean visual seeing, visual witnessing. It must mean heart witnessing. Well, that's a different sense altogether, isn't it? It's not really prominent in our very rational Western modern culture, is it? The heart. The heart is these days associated with romance. This is great fun. I am actually following my nose to the Bath Hotel pub for music, and I've not walked. I know Sheffield very, very well, but this is good fun because I am literally following my senses, not my eyes to an extent. Am I following my heart to the Bath Hotel? No, there's something else at play. My geographic inbuilt sensibility. So, what is the witnessing of the heart, shall we say? I would suggest, completely off the cuff, that far from it being wishy-washy sentimental witnessing, the heart in most religious traditions anyway, as I understand it, and I know nothing, is the seat of spiritual wisdom. So if you want to know the heart of things, if you want a reliable eyewitness, can we go this way? You're better off trusting the heart than your sight. And so it seems sensible to keep your heart clear, clean, pure. Is one of the Beatitudes something to do with a pure heart? Blessed are the pure in heart, for they shall see God. Well, there's nothing purer than God, so I suggest we all learn to discern the witness of the heart. Have I got myself in a corner here? No, I can get through. I know where I am now. Do you? I love Sheffield. There's a lot to like about Sheffield that I still haven't, even though I've walked most of the streets of Sheffield, I haven't come across this playground before. This is at Broome Hall, and it's in between Ecclesall Road and West Street, and it's there's a lovely safe park, places to sit, and woodland to play in. Absolutely lovely. And if modern life gets too much, you can go to the Turkish baths, which have been here since 1877. I think that's the chimney of the bathhouse. The bathhouse is just there. It's a spa. It's a modern spa now. And here we are at the Bath Hotel. Very famous on the corner of Victoria Street. We could be in London, but we're not. This is Sheffield. Look at this. It's famous for being the Bath Hotel. How wonderful is that? One of the extraordinary things that happens, I've noticed in Sheffield, although it's quite a large city, 500,000, it really is very small, and it's set on 7 hills with 5 rivers, and each little enclave of Sheffield has its own characteristics. And then you all come together at Tramlines Fringe Festival, which we're at the moment, and every bar, every pub, every scout hall, every fish and chip shop corner has got live music playing this weekend, and I love it. I've been to Tramlines Fringe since the first one over 10 years ago, and I love it. And I've just been to the Bath Hotel, and the band that were on were rubbish, but that didn't matter because I got chatting to a couple at the same table over a glass. And would you know that we were both from Liverpool, both from the same part of Liverpool, and we talked music. And are you in a band? Are you? I said I'm a bass player. I said, but I always wanted to be Brownie. the bass player in medium theatre when I was at Allsop Comprehensive School. And he said, Alan Brown. I said, yeah, that's the guy. He said, I lived on the same street as Alan Brown. I used to pass him every day. I said, well, I wanted to be Alan Brown because he was dead cool. Oh dear, and I never was. Small world, eh? Small world. This is Paradise Square in the centre of Sheffield, right next to the cathedral. And in 1779, John Wesley preached to the largest congregation ever seen on a weekday. Well, I've got news for John Wesley. I played bass on an album in 1976 called Paradise Square, and it is now a collector's item selling on the black market at over £150. So put that in your pulpit, John Wesley. Well, this place has very happy memories for me. In my tin amps days, when I made my speakers in tobacco tins, I hosted the tin amp stage here at Shakespeare's, which is a very well-known pub at West Bar in Sheffield, for 2 or 3 years. And there's an upstairs room, and then there's a courtyard, and I hosted bands on the Friday, Saturday and Sunday in the courtyard, and it was fantastic. Let's go inside. Spit packs. Bit of a queue. Come on, you go that way.
It was lovely seeing you.
The stage used to be here, and the sound desk, the mixing desk used to be here, and it would be packed like this for 3 nights during Tramlines. In the Shakespeare as normal, and chatted to various folks, and shared a urinal with two other blokes who I've never met before, and I happened to ask, has anybody joined the new party? To which both the bloke to the left and the bloke to the right said, yes, we've joined. So, you heard it here first, and I promised somebody today, this morning, that before the end of the day, I would join the new party. So, brothers and sisters, the party that pisses together changes things together. Oh yeah.